All right, here we go. The bell has rung. This match is underway. It is Cedric Alexander and Kota Ibushi. It is the second round of the Cruiserweight Classic. These two are incredible athletes. And right now, Cedric Alexander finds himself in the driver's seat, but gets countered. That's what this is all about. It is a quick-paced style in this Cruiserweight Classic. We've seen some of the very best in the world in this tournament. And neither of these men are to be taken lightly. Neither of these men should take each other lightly, as Cedric Alexander has control of the wrist of Ibushi. And you can hear the crowd getting behind Ibushi. Ibushi, a huge star in Japan, looking to make his name here in the United States. Side headlock takeover by Kota Ibushi. And now a split crowd, a very split crowd here between the Cedric Alexander and Kota Ibushi chants. And back up to his feet, but broke free and then got caught with a shoulder tackle by Ibushi. Down went Alexander. Alexander took his time. That's smart. That's a very great strategy to take your time, especially what we've seen throughout the Cruiserweight Classic so far, is that these matches can get really fast-paced, very quick. A lot of high-flying moves you see, and it's just incredible stuff. And any chance you have to take your time and catch a little bit of a breather before things pick up is a great strategy. And now Cedric Alexander you can see that time was very wisely, that second that he took to breathe and think about his strategy. And now he's got control of the arm of Kota Ibushi. And you can see that amateur background of Cedric Alexander. Kota Ibushi has been in the ring with the likes of AJ Styles, the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura. Kota Ibushi knows what it's like to wrestle the very best in the world. And a leg sweep by Alexander. Great counter. Rolls over. Arm drag. And then this one comes from Kota Ibushi. Sidestep from Alexander. And a tilt over, thinking the backbreaker. And there's that quick pace that I mentioned. Once these matches pick up, they really pick up. So any second you can get to breathe. Incredible from Cedric Alexander. Went for a drop kick, but a sidestep. Went for a kick. Oh, look at this. Now a cover. Shoulders were down of Ibushi. Ibushi, look at this. Deep hook. Absolutely incredible what we've just seen. Talk about just how incredible these two are. Incredible athletes, really bringing the fight to each other. It's going tit for tat, back and forth and back and forth. Who wants it more? Who's going to do this? And then they're going to do that. It's so crazy to see what these two are willing to put their bodies through. How quick these two move. Cedric Alexander dropped 20 pounds faster, in better shape than he's ever been in before. One fall, 20-minute time limit. And side headlock, takedown on Ibushi. Has Ibushi on his back, but you can see Ibushi is in a good position where his shoulder is not on the mat, because then that would call for the ref to go for the cover. Wait. Cover. Ibushi was able to roll Cedric Alexander over onto his back for the cover, but Cedric Alexander able to shift his weight back and get control back on the side headlock. But here comes these shots from Cedric Alexander. or from Kota Ibushi rather, had the shots to Cedric Alexander to break that side headlock, but Cedric is not letting go whatsoever. Way to roll through and roll out of that side headlock, but then a shoulder tackle from Alexander. And jumped up and over. Standing switch by Ibushi. And now an uppercut by Alexander. And what a kick to the chest. Finding its money on the mark. Talk about finding the mark. Kota Ibushi landed that emphatic kick on the chest of Cedric Alexander, sounding like a gunshot. You hear the sound of that kick sound. Oh my, just speechless. How devastating that kick was to the chest. And the sound of that chop. Missile drop kick takes Alexander down. Alexander rolls to the outside. And Kota Ibushi's feeling it. Ibushi's fired up. What does he have in mind? Went for the golden triangle moonsault. But Alexander got on his way. Tope, cone, halo. This is what the Cruiserweight Classic is all about. Giving it everything you've got. These two are stealing the show. And now Cedric Alexander is measuring up Kota Ibushi. This is a huge opportunity for Alexander. Adds up to the top, springboard. And a clothesline. Go for the cover. As he goes to the cover, will it be enough? And Ibushi kicks out at 2. So close to eliminating one of the favorites in this tournament, Kota Ibushi, without a doubt. One of the favorites in this tournament. Look at the way that Ibushi landed. Cedric Alexander had a deep hook on the leg. The crowd with a "This is awesome" chants. This match is absolutely incredible. What a chop. Knife edge chop to Ibushi. Thunderous chop. Ibushi goes down. Hooks the leg. Or instead, didn't hook the leg. Only enough for a 2 count. Maybe if he had hooked the leg, that might have been a 3. But instead, decided to go with a standard lateral press cover. Oh, what a stomp on the jaw, on the face. And again, goes to the cover. You know, this is a smart strategy by Cedric Alexander because every cover that Alexander goes for, Kota Ibushi has to exert force, exert energy to kick out. So kick out after kick out after kick out. More and more energy that Kota Ibushi uses. Oh, what a kick to the midsection. What a slap to the face. First it was a kick to Alexander, then it was a shot to the face of Ibushi. Hey, looking to steal this one. Thought that was enough for a 3, but it was only a 2 count. Not quite enough. Boom! Look at that slap. Out like a light. Cedric Alexander knows he is against one of the very best in the world in Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi, regarded, as I mentioned, one of the favorites to win this. Cedric Alexander has to pick things up. Has to pull out a victory if he wants to advance. That goes the same for Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi also has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, not wanting to let the fans down. What a drop kick! The sound of that drop kick. Look at the face of Alexander. Talk about getting knocked silly. Kota Ibushi returning the favor. First it was the slap that knocked him silly. Now a drop kick knocking Alexander silly. What a forearm. And now these two trading forearms in the center of the ring. Going back and forth. Tit for tat. Trading blows. It's about who wants it more. Who wants to advance to the quarterfinals. of the Cruiserweight Classic. Oh, what corkscrew in air. Standing corkscrew almost put away Cedric Alexander. This has turned into an instant classic. This is what the Cruiserweight Classic has to offer. The very best in professional wrestling. Oh, got caught. Oh, look at that suplex, that exploder suplex just snap right in the mat to Cedric Alexander. You can see why both of these men are in this tournament. From the top, this time the moonsault connects and it takes out Cedric Alexander. Absolutely incredible. That was insanity. And you can hear the fight forever chants. Remember, they only have a 20-minute time. They have a 20-minute time limit. How heartbreaking would it be to see these men take each other to the time limit? That's what it feels like. These two have given everything they've got. Wait, goes to the cover. And Alexander kicks at it too. And you'd hate to see something like this end in a draw. And looking for that Golden Star sit-out powerbomb. But blocked by Alexander. Alexander, look at that. Michinoku driver, hook the leg. But Ibushi escapes, just barely escaping. Just barely escaping. Cedric Alexander with that Michinoku driver. And then Kota Ibushi just barely getting out of it. And Cedric Alexander almost got the biggest win of his career. Alexander measuring up Ibushi in the corner. But Ibushi gets out of the way. Back elbow from Alexander. What a slap to the face by Ibushi. These two are hitting hard, and you can hear it. Went for the Frankensteiner, but Cedric Alexander landed on his feet. What a forearm to the face. The Pele kick. Kota Ibushi with that Pele to Cedric Alexander. And now Alexander is stunned. Talk about giving it everything you've got. He's calling for it. The Golden Star sit-out powerbomb, but got countered. Enziguri in the corner to Kota Ibushi. Brain buster cover. Whipping. Oh, but Ibushi kicked out and a spinning kick. And again for the cover. Will it be enough? And again Ibushi kicks out. Cedric Alexander can't believe it. I can't believe it. The fans here can't believe it. How in the world was Ibushi able to kick out? You could see the emotions in the eyes of Cedric Alexander, who thought he had it won. A brain buster. Ibushi kicked out. A spinning kick. Ibushi kicked out. What is it going to take to keep either of these men down for the 3? The fans here at Full Sail University are on their feet. And rightfully so. These two deserve their flowers for what these two are willing to put each other through, what they're willing to put themselves through, all to make it to the quarterfinals, all to advance in the Cruiserweight Classic. Cedric Alexander up at the top. What's he going for? Looking for the double foot stomp. Ibushi got arms away, went for a spinning kick. Boom, German by Ibushi and a spinning kick. And Ibushi is calling his shot. Here it is. Boom! Golden Star sit-out powerbomb. And Ibushi advances into the quarterfinals. Ibushi has done it. What a match. What a match. These two athletes, these two incredible performers gave it everything they had. A heartbreaking loss for Cedric Alexander, who did everything he could, including getting himself in better shape for this tournament. But Kota Ibushi is regarded as one of the best in the world for a reason, and we saw it here tonight. Kota Ibushi, the Golden Star, is shining like a bright star as he advances into the quarterfinals. This was incredible. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of this. The missed moonsault by Ibushi, then a tope con hilo by Cedric Alexander. Redemption, the second time he goes for it. Kota Ibushi connects with the moonsault the second time. Watch this beautiful brain buster. Back of the neck of Ibushi, and Ibushi somehow found the will to continue. And then the spinning kick to the side of the face. And that's when Alexander thought that was going to be enough. But Ibushi still dug that much deeper to stay in this. Here was this snap German on the head, landing on the head with Cedric Alexander. And then a spinning kick, then that roundhouse kick. And then he caught a shot. Ibushi caught a shot right here with a Golden Star sit-out power bomb. 1, 2, and 3. Ibushi earns himself a big victory. Heartbreaking loss for Cedric Alexander. One thing that is for sure and for certain about this is that this is not the last time we'll see Cedric Alexander. And Ibushi escapes and advances in to the quarterfinals. Cedric Alexander is a name you'll hear again. That is for sure and for certain. He put his heart. He wore his heart on his sleeve, and he put it all on the line. And this was one of the best matches. Which incredible performance in the Cruiserweight Classic. And Kota Ibushi is one step closer to the finals.